Welcome to SBR Videos. Here with us is handicapper Dave Golokov to give us a peek on the game between Baylor Bears and Kansas Jayhawks. Hi Dave, how are you?
I'm doing pretty good.
Great, I'm happy to hear that. Okay, let's start with this game. In the last 3.5 weeks, Baylor have lost only against Oklahoma State, having a 3-game winning streak before that lost. But now they will face off a strong rival. Do you find value in this team to win this match?
Well, Oklahoma State had been playing, Baylor had been playing really well before their loss to Oklahoma State on Monday. And as you mentioned, they've played, 3, 6, 7 games, and in the last 7 games, they've only lost twice, and both times was to Oklahoma State. So you could make the case that, Oklahoma State kind of has their number, but other than that, Baylor has played pretty well. Their last loss to a non-Oklahoma State team was January 17th, so almost a month without losing to anyone besides Oklahoma State. But maybe Oklahoma State has uncovered a problem that Baylor can't really handle, and we'll talk about that when we talk about Kansas. But for the Bears, they're getting great play from their big man Rico Gathers. Prior to that loss to Oklahoma State, wins against Texas, wins at West Virginia, TCU. I mean, 2 of those teams are ranked in the top 25. So this team is capable. They have been playing well. Going on the road is probably going to be a different animal for them, especially at Kansas. But they had, again, this is a team that seemingly has been playing well, except for Oklahoma State. So that's, if you believe that those are sort of aberrations, then you definitely have a case for Oklahoma State here.
I see, Dave. And what about Kansas? The Jayhawks will go for their 11th consecutive Big 12 Conference Championship. So it will be hard for the Bears to break that winning record, right?
Yeah, I think so. Interesting that Kansas's last loss was to Oklahoma State as well. So Oklahoma State definitely a thorn in both of these teams' sides. But Kansas at least lost on the road at Oklahoma State, and they beat Oklahoma State at home. Kansas beating Kansas on the road in their home in Fog Allen Fieldhouse is pretty much impossible. Only twice, I think it's only twice they've lost in Big 12 competition at home over the last 5 years. They're very likely going to win this game. It's just a matter of if they cover. And I think the concern is that when you take a look at Oklahoma State, they definitely uncovered a blueprint to get past Baylor's zone defense. I think that they really knew what what Baylor was going to run on both ends of the court. And I think that Kansas, you take a look at Kansas, this is a team that has even better players, even better athletes. They should be able to match up very well against Baylor's defense. They have 3 double-figure scorers, and I think they're going to be able to match up. Just do similar things to what Oklahoma State did on the offensive end, on the defensive end themselves, and get the job done here as well.
Okay, so it seems like both of these teams have chances to win. So give us your final pick.
Yeah, I'm just going to stick with Kansas here. I think that this is another big win for them. Yes, they lost to Oklahoma State recently. So did both teams. But Kansas at home, very tough to beat. They're the better of the 2 teams here this season. Baylor on the road has been a bit dicey. Baylor, even in Big 12 play, has been a bit dicey, 6-5 in Big 12 play. So, they're struggling in the conference. Now going to play was probably the best team in the toughest place to play. I'm going to stick with Kansas here.
Okay, there you have it, guys. Pick Kansas this time. And thanks for your time, Dave, and for that information. This is Silvia for SBR Picks.